All right, let's start with a little test to see how well you know the show. What's this kid's name? It's Lewis. What's my favorite single ingredient to eat? And that would be salmon. And if I had to choose one style of food to eat for the rest of my life, it would be Asian food. And that is what we're doing today. I feel a little bit like Dr. Evil holding him. Don't go away. I'm Sam, the cooking guy. This show is about food that's big in taste and small in effort.
Man, is that good.
Totally easy stuff anyone can make.
Look at them going already.
And everything comes from a supermarket. You take all those other cooking shows like this. You don't need them anymore. This is Sam, the cooking guy. So a couple of the things we're gonna make today are gonna require rice. So I'm gonna make rice in a rice cooker. So we take some rice. I use a short grain Calrose rice. It doesn't matter how much rice you put in. The way we do this is always the same. So you fill this up with water and then you rinse it. And by rinsing it is I just pick it up and I kind of squeeze it with my hand. And you can see what happens. You see the rice goes milky, right? That's all the starch coming out. So we want to get rid of that. And then I get rid of the water. I do this twice. Okay, here's the interesting measuring part that always works. You put enough water in here so that when you put your finger in and you touch the rice, the water comes up to this first knuckle. And it doesn't matter if your rice cooker is this size, if you put a cup of rice in, if your rice cooker is this size and you put 50 cups of rice in. You measure to that first knuckle, it works every single time with the rice cooker. So you just put it in, you drop the lid, you plug it in, you turn it on. And the beautiful thing about a rice cooker is that once the rice is ready, it turns to warm and you're done. But our first dish doesn't include rice. It includes ramen, and we're making a sweet and sour ramen. It's gonna be fantastic. Let's cook some bacon first. So, we're just gonna cut this into little pieces. Probably, I don't know, half a pound. There we go. It's a really easy little sweet and sour. Back up there, son, and try not to hit the counter on your way out. Oh, for God's sake. You hit the counter and you hit my cabinets. So what should we use? Let's ask our resident producer. Chica, what color peppers would you like? You can pick two.
Red and green.
Here's the deal with peppers. This is my deal with peppers. You cut the sides off like this. There's other ways to do it, but this is what I think is just the easiest way. It sort of minimizes the amount you have to deal with the inside with the seeds, and you don't really need that. So we're just gonna cut these guys down, not use that. I don't like this little sort of, I don't know what you call that piece, but I don't want that. So I take that out of each of these, and then we're just gonna cut these guys up. We check our bacon, come on, Michael. Yeah, we got a little bit of extra oil in here, the bacon grease that we don't really need right now. So I'll just take some of this out. But now, the bacon's getting pretty close. It goes back on the heat and the peppers go in. We want to soften these while the bacon finishes. Get our ramen. And now we have to make a little sauce. This is a simple little sweet and sour sauce. Sorry, I know. I'm supposed to use a clear bowl so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. The sweet is going to be two parts. It's going to be about a half a cup of ketchup. I hate that noise. I'm trying so carefully not to make... Oh, stop it. Sweet and sour. Sweet is going to be the ketchup and a couple tablespoons of brown sugar. The sour is going to be the vinegar that we add. A couple tablespoons of this. 1, 2, and a tablespoon of soy. Mix. All right. So I'm going to take this stuff out. There. Okay, that goes back on the heat. We get out the, oh God, how embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I can't open a ramen pack. It's not college anymore. We're not using this. That has no purpose here today. We take the ramen and we simply drop it into the boiling water and we put 3 minutes on the clock. Well, actually we'll give it 2.5, 2, 3, 0. Now, into this, which has now gotten far too damn hot, we're gonna put our sauce and try and help it thicken a little bit. So that's gonna heat. It's gonna start to do its thing. The noodles, they're doing their thing. We're doing great, we're doing great. We've got this, hold on. Let's just clean up and get ready, shall we? Because when it happens fast. Ready. So we'll take them out with this, because I love this thing. Oh, did you see that? Oh my God. Okay, big Chinese fishing net. In they go. Wow, I got noodles all over the floor. And we're done. I'm going to use my father's rice bowl for everything today. He's not around anymore. He would appreciate me making this. So we put some noodles in here, not too much. And then, of course, some of the bacon and the peppers on top. And we always use sticks. It looks like sweet and sour chow mein. It smells like sweet and sour chow mein. But the real test. How's it taste? Oh my God, it tastes like sweet and sour chow mein. We've got the bacon in here, we've got the peppers, and we've got that sauce that I think is all the right amount of sweet and sour, exactly where it's supposed to be. It's a good start. Look down there on the floor. It's a frickin' messy start, but it's a good start. All right, don't go away. When we come back, I'm making honey garlic shrimp. Oh, they're gonna be so good. So good, so easy. See you after the break. This is Sam the Cooking Guy. Welcome back, and it's Asian Day. We started off with that ridiculously simple sweet and sour ramen. God, was it good. God, was it good. It's a little messy, but that's not your problem, that's my problem. Now we're moving into what's called honey garlic shrimp. 2 tablespoons of soy, 1, 2. 1/4 cup of honey, and it looks like that. We'll put a squeeze of sriracha in here, about a tablespoon, like that. We'll put a couple fat-ish cloves of garlic in. Beautiful. And some ginger. So here's what you do. You get this wood-like bark substance off the outside, and then we're just gonna cut some little coins out of it. And then this. And now this. Okay, ginger in. Thick, rich. Oh boy, oh boy. That's gonna be outstanding. Just a little green onion. Haven't used the green onion yet. Purposely didn't put it on the sweet and sour because I knew it would be making an appearance in this. And I know people think I use too much green onion, and I don't want to be that guy with the fetish or the obsession or whatever it is. But it needs to be on this. Needs to be on this. We use the white and the light green parts. That's what we use. That much. Oh, a little notice. I got a pan screaming with heat over here. Okay, let's go for it then. Here's my shrimp, just cut up into big pieces, right? You could do smaller whole shrimp if you want. I think it's easier to eat like this. Super hot pan. Let it get hot first before you put the oil in. Then the oil goes in. And now the shrimp. And look, changing color right away. Why is that? Because they cook fast. We'll just let that happen. Let me just put a little rice in here. Oh look, perfectly cooked rice. Sesame seeds, toasted already. If you buy straight blonde sesame seeds, you have to toast them yourself. Hey, that's a pain in the ass. You don't want that. So buy them already toasted. They look like this. Here we go, ready? You smell that, Michael? Let them luxuriate in that little sauce, just for 35 seconds. Look, see? Sauce is thickening up. You see when you do this and you make a line in the sauce, when it doesn't fill in right away, it's getting thicker. And that's just gonna benefit all these shrimp. Let's go. Just a nice little bed of shrimp on top of the rice. Tiny bit extra sauce. Because the sauce is gonna drip down onto that rice and make it really outstanding. And now, a little bit of green onion. And some sesame seeds. Should we eat? Different sticks this time. We used the black ones. We use red ones this time. The rice with the sauce, the shrimp, the glorious shrimp cooked quickly. A little bit of crisp to them on the outside, tender on the inside. Then you get some with this rice. Rice cooker's ready. I jumped the gun by a couple minutes. Some green onion, some rice. Mother may I is outstanding. And hot. All right. Please don't go away. When we come back, we're making a Thai fish curry. Thai curry with fish. Fish curry with Thai. It's gonna be good. Who cares what I'm gonna call it? It's gonna be outstanding. See you in a second. This is Sam the Cooking Guy. Welcome back. So this would be onions. I think we've spent enough time together cutting an onion, cooking an onion, getting it soft in a pot that you didn't need to see me do all that. Welcome back. It's Asian Day on Sam the Cooking Guy. We're making a Thai fish curry with red snapper. Onions doing their thing beautifully in here. We're gonna add some garlic. 2 cloves. I'll jam into my little garlic press. We'll drop them in. I like to soften onions first, then put garlic in. I find if I put onions and garlic in at the same time, the garlic burns a bit. And I don't like that. Tiny little bit more oil. All right, so we're making what is called a roux. We've done this before. It's really like a thickening agent. So we're gonna add, not rice, that would be stupid. Rice would not be part of a roux. What would be part of a roux is flour. So once this onion and garlic have done their thing, and you can see, look, they're starting to take on a little bit of color, a little caramelization in here. That's beautiful. We're gonna add a tablespoon of flour, which looks to be about this, right in there, boom. And 2 tablespoons of curry powder that look to be about, that one is a little big, make that one a little smaller. And you see it makes this thick, dry, sand-like feel in here. We'll let that sit for a second. Michael will back up. More. Here. Coconut milk. Oh, this is so, I love coconut milk. And now we want to incorporate the coconut milk really well so it gets all of that dry from the flour and the curry powder. We had two things. Squeeze of sriracha. What was that? Tablespoon and a half. Add as much as you want. Sorry, and some milk. A little bit of milk. Help thin it. It might get too thick this way. Now mix. Do you remember the red pepper that we cut earlier? They didn't use it all. Now we're going to use the rest of it. Pan on the heat. And here's what we want to do with this. We want to make these fairly small. This is going to be a topping for this. A little squeeze of oil. And that will start to cook. Now we want to take this snapper that could be any kind of white fish you want to use. And now I'm just going to cut these into pieces that we will just be able to drop in beautifully. Okay, this, Michael, now just goes like this. This is going to take about 10 minutes. Fantastic. It's just going to cook gently through. Low simmer. Meanwhile, the peppers getting beautiful color. See that? The little charring? That's what this is all about. That's flavor. All right, let's use the magic of television to clean this up. That'll be ready. Those will be ready. We put on some rice. My father's bowl, different set of chopsticks, and we eat. All right. Gentle touch. Okay, rice, my dad's bowl. So fish all beautifully cooked in here. Look, it's not the most attractive dish at this point, but it's gonna be. Don't you worry about it. Oh, and just a little bit of this extra sauce on here is just a really good thing. The smell, outstanding. So some of these peppers, just like that, right there. Of course, a little green onion. And metal chopsticks this time. Come, join me. Join me while I have a bite in here. So onion, fish, pepper. Oh, there's a beautiful piece right there, right there. And the amazing thing is, it's so hot. That's not the amazing thing. I might have burnt something actually. The amazing thing is how tender this fish is. And all you do is you put it in and you let it simmer gently for 10 minutes. It's heaven. Wow, is this good. All right, we're getting out of the bowl for the next and final segment today. I'm gonna do an Asian-inspired taco. It's gonna be really good. Don't go away. And make this. Not now, wait till the show ends, but for sure make this. This is Sam the Cooking Guy. And we're back for the fourth and final segment of Asian Day. The Thai fish curry was tremendous. Melt in your mouth, delicious. Now we're gonna make an Asian-inspired taco. This is skirt steak. Skirt steak, right? It's thin, it cooks fast. One of my favorite things to use in this application. We're gonna make a little slaw to go with it first, like a quick little marinated slaw. So this is Napa cabbage. half of one. You can see there's more that would come out this way. It's also referred to as Chinese cabbage. And it's light and it's wispy, and we're just gonna whip up a little bit of this slaw to add some crunch, but we want it to have a little flavor too. So here's what we do. We cut some, we throw it in this bowl, like that. And we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, a little soy, not a lot, and some red pepper flake for a little heat, just a little. Now this just gets mixed. Now we have to get our skirt steak marinated. And the skirt steak process looks like this. Soy, brown sugar, our old friend ginger and garlic are making an appearance again. Ginger, boom. Garlic. Hello, big boy. In you go. You don't need a lot of this marinade, as you can see. This is about I don't know how much this was, a pound or so of this. So let's get everything hot. I'm using the cast iron flat griddle, cast iron griddle. It's flat on the other side. What I like about it is that because it's cast iron, it takes the heat really, really well, sears beautifully. This doesn't want a long time in the pan, but it wants that really excellent charring on the outside. So we're gonna get that thing screaming hot, then we're gonna throw that in. I've got this going because we've got little tortillas here. I did say taco. Perfect, perfect. It's exactly what you want to happen. Beautiful, beautiful. What's our goal, Michael?
I don't know.
Our goal is not to F it up. Our goal is not to overcook it. Our goal is to keep it a little rare in the middle. It'll be tastier, more delicious, better. That's always the goal. It doesn't always happen, but it's always the goal. Probably 4 minutes this first side, then 2, 3 on the other side. A little bit rare in the middle. Beautiful thing. See that little charring? That's what it's all about, and that's what you get when your cooking surface is hot enough. Yes, you could do this on a grill outside. You could do it on a hibachi. You could do it anywhere. You just want lots of heat. All right, let's do this. Look how gorgeous that is. Now look, when you cook beef, you have to let it rest 10 minutes before you do anything with it. See how we've done. Now you cut across the grain, and I want you to see this. The grain goes this way. You want to cut across the grain to minimize the amount of muscle tissue that's there. You get a much more tender bite. But you don't want long pieces like this, especially for a little taco. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the tortillas. So we're gonna cut this way. Look at that. Look at, perfect, perfect. And now we cut across like this. Oh my gosh, the smell, outstanding. Perfect. And then we go, tortillas. Ah, for God's sake. I can't take that noise anymore, I really can't. So now you go like this. Then you take a little bit of slaw. Ow, these are hot. Ow, too much. Ow, 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 ow. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, that's really hot. And then a little bit of the skirt steak. You want to add some green onions to this. You can add some green onions to this. You want to add whatever, sour cream to the bottom. Go, it's yours. Do what you want. I think like this, a little crunch from that little quick slaw, and the beautiful flavor that's going to come from this amazingly cooked skirt steak is all you need. The vinegar from this, the crunch, the little sweet from this. Oh, damn. That's a good thing, man. It's a good day. That's great. We had great food today. Great food. Remember, if I had to choose one style of food to eat forever, it would be Asian. Everything. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make this food. Follow me on Instagram at The Cooking Guy. There's lots of great and not so great stuff there, but almost always pretty good looking food stuff. Get the juices flowing. Thanks for being here. See you.